everyone. Welcome to Monday Magic, or I should say bonjour, but my French pronunciation is just atrocious, as you can see. But I want to welcome you to this wonderful day where we are going to talk about the city of light, Paris, one of my favorite places on earth, along with millions of others. This is a place of magic. This is a place where you can go multiple times and never see the same thing. Yes, you want to go see the usual things. You want to go to the Eiffel Tower. I mean, okay, I may sound like a stereotypical tourist, but when I look at the underbelly of that structure created by Monsieur Eiffel, I just get chills underneath me. And then I think of the story behind it. I think of the work people that went into it, the controversy associated with its construction when it went up in the late 1800s as an exhibit at the World's Fair. And it is just so remarkable. There's always something new about it. And I've actually run into people I know at the Eiffel Tower, which makes it more fun. And there are so many different places that you can go. You can go for 2 blocks away from the Eiffel Tower, and you can discover the most exquisite fromagerie that is not for tourists, that is local. And that is what I want to encourage you to do. Go beyond the norm. Go beyond the basic tourist attractions. Yes, see them. You cannot miss out on the Musée d'Orsay or the Louvre or some of the other major sites of Paris. But go beyond that. See what Paris is like in the various arrondissements. Take the time to look at street art along the Seine. Discover the floating museum and look at the history and at the people in Paris. That is what we encourage you to do when you work with cross-culture connections. We want you to learn about the people and the place. And because it is Paris that we're talking about, I'm going to talk about the letter P in my culture spin method, SPIN method, with cross-culture connections. And this is a tried and true, well-researched method that I have developed in years as a university professor, on the site educator in multiple cities throughout the world, and working with experts from every single continent in the world. This method, the culture spin method, teaches you to survive and thrive in any cultural situation. So let's talk about Paris and the letter P in the spin method. P stands for profile and planning. And what you do at this stage, you look at the people, you get at the stories. I mentioned the story of Monsieur Eiffel and what went into the making of the Eiffel Tower, the structure that is synonymous with Paris, and how you look at the story behind the structure makes the trip so much more meaningful. You think about the people who brought it to being. You think of Eiffel's relationships in creating the statues, plural, of liberty, both in Paris and here in the U.S., in the New York harbor. And you look at the relationship and connectedness of people throughout the world, throughout time, especially in our global world. So as you travel, I want you to think about human connection and discover the human side of travel. It makes it such a rich experience. And if you're a business traveler, you get a higher return on your investment the more meaningful your connection to other people becomes. So with that in mind, I want you to think about your mindset, your cultural mindset. What do you know about the place? What do you know about the people? What more do you need to know? And then put it into a personal perspective. Okay, are you a foodie? Do you want to I mean, what better place than Paris for a foodie to go? You can stop at any crepe stand and have the most delicious local fare. You can have stay away from the tourist places because you could go wrong there and pay a lot. But find the places that cater to your specific tastes and needs. I mentioned art before. There are so many places to look for elements of culture connection and ultimately the human connection in Paris. There are so many points of religious connection. It does not matter if you are a practicing member of a particular religion. You can find out so much about the very diverse cultural roots of Paris by looking at the religious structures, the religious beliefs, the religious views of people throughout the streets. I suggest that you take this arrondissement by arrondissement and look for what you can accomplish off the beaten track in a structured and specialized plan according to your needs and your tastes. At Cross Culture Connections, we help you do that. But Paris is a place for diverse acceptance of so many cultures, looking for so many talents. There is always something going on in Paris, and there are so many ways of navigating the cultural nuances and discovering new places throughout Paris that you may not have heard of. Look beyond the beaten track. It's easy in this age to find, I don't know, lights, love, whatever else Paris is famous for. Dogs, beautiful people, and excellent food and beverages of your choice. It's full of full sorry, I just thought of Orangina, and I discovered Orangina in Paris, and I absolutely love it. There's nothing better after going through a run through one of the wonderful jardins um, and having a refreshing Orangina in the summer as you sit at one. I mean, it's amazing, the dining experience, even at the food trucks in the parks. You have an eating experience that is unmatchable. The French, the French way of looking at life is is studied and practiced, and you take time and you can enjoy things at a pace. Even though you may be working hard and working well, you set a different pace that accommodates the city of light, the city of culture, the city of beauty, the city of love. And I strongly encourage you to do this arrondissement by arrondissement. If you can't get all of them, which would be a very long trip, in one shot, take at least a few that you normally would not visit. Of course, you want to visit the seventh and so many of the other um, uh, areas where you have structures you want to see, but also go somewhere else. Just walk through the city. Stop and watch people. That is what people in Paris do. They watch you. They're not judging you necessarily. They're watching you. It's what they do. Look at the culture, appreciate the ins and outs. Get a few of the key phrases under your belt so that you can have the best experience possible there, showing respect, acting in dignity, and creating and cultivating a sense of belonging. That is what I encourage you to do. We teach you at Cross Culture Connections to survive and thrive in any environment. We do this through individual coaching as well as small group workshops and on location destination weeks. Please visit us at crosscultureconnections.com. Email us at info@crosscultureconnections.com. Again, my name's Dr. Kristina Wachter, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have a wonderful day. Au revoir.